International business is a term used to describe the operations of a firm in multiple countries. Multinational corporations, or MNCs, also known as transnational corporations, are companies that partake in international business. For example, Indigo, Lululemon, and IMAX. What are the benefits to international business? The first is access to markets. The global market is 7.2 billion people, 200 times bigger than the Canadian market, which is at 35 million people. The largest is in China, at 1.3 billion, and as a comparison between Canada and China, the EU is at 509 million people. A global product is a standardized item that is offered in the same form in all countries. For example, soccer balls and pencils. For example, Jamaica provides Canada with bananas, since we cannot grow them in our climate. The second benefit is cheaper labor. As China's population is 1.3 billion, their minimum wage rests at $1.58. Canada's population is 35 million, while our minimum wage sits at $11. We can see that countries with a larger population have more workers, therefore they have a lower minimum wage. Industrialized countries have higher labor costs, in comparison to developing or third world countries, which have lower labor costs. But the end goal is always the same: to maximize profits and to reduce costs. Outsourcing is the practice of subcontracting work to other companies. Offshoring is the relocation of some of a company's operations to another country. The third benefit is increased quality of goods. The main goal here is to improve the quality of goods sold. With better materials, you will get a better product. Therefore, companies will most likely get more customer satisfaction in interest and sales. The fourth benefit is increased quantity of goods. If a product is in high demand or becoming increasingly popular, the company needs to assure that they have enough product to satisfy the product demand. Businesses, as well as countries, need to realize that some products are only available through international trade. As international markets increase, so does the potential for the increase in sales. This may lead to new facilities or expansion. The final benefit is access to resources. There are three types of economic resources that determine what is available to businesses and companies. These include natural, environment, human, jobs, and capital, or money. For example, bamboo. The human resource for bamboo is that China has cheaper labor costs. The capital is that the machinery is made in Japan. The natural is that bamboo grows in China, so there is no shipping costs. There are also barriers to international business. These include tariff and non-tariff barriers. Tariffs are a form of tax that are put on certain products. Non-tariffs are standards that a product needs to meet, or licensing to sell. Another barrier is cost. All products have landing costs, which include the fees of vendor, transportation, duties, taxes, and broker. It's a way to measure the costs that would be spent if the product was bought or sold domestically or internationally, and which would be more efficient. Another cost is excise tax. Excise tax is paid on products to cover other areas that weren't already covered in the landed costs. These may include manufacture, sale, and consumption of the product. This discourages engagement. In conclusion, just like anything else, there are benefits and barriers to international business. But the main goal of it is to expand marketing possibilities and for business to gain more profit. That is international business. Thank you for listening.